Hey, hello everybody, good morning. So just let's review what I wrote in the market wrap yesterday. And the gamma structure FTS is comparing with the pre-market, okay? So the delta flow yesterday also suggests a back test at least at 4,840. Consequently, I said, oh, it's time to see a pullback, not a big pullback. But that's what suggested yesterday, a possibility to pull back up to 4,840. That's supposed to be the Bible region, right? For deltas. And 4,850, consequently, the resistance. Also, delta resistance and gamma resistance. I show you guys the book over here. So I highlighted the two big, vol delta flows. Negative delta flow at 4,900. Positive delta flow at 4,750. Delta minus 1 and delta plus 1. Also suggesting us a tight market, because the break-even of both is basically the same. Both are, delta minus 1 and delta plus 1. So, consequently, mathematically, I also highlighted much more sense to me to sell delta 1 to buy delta minus 1 because the premium is higher. One costs $100, another one costs $50. I was based, in mathematics. Doesn't mean, of course, that I'm right, okay? So, but I'm trying to explain why. I highlight, it's time to see a pullback. It's time to see a pullback because it's more premium to sell a delta 1 to buy a delta minus 1. Okay? That's what I was looking for. I also highlighted, a bunch of orders. It wasn't spread. Looks like, somebody looking liquidity at 4,850, 4,855. That match with the gamma wall, right? So this is what I was looking for. And again, I highlighted that's time to see a pullback, right? I'm still looking it, but the future is telling that I'm wrong. So I need to follow the future, right? So right now, with 8 points gap up as future suggests, looks like that they sold $50 to buy $100, right? That was suggested. But anyway, what we had yesterday at the close, gamma wall at 4,850, right? A delta weakness at 4,840, positive gamma, buy weakness, sell release. A strength at 4,850, so I was looking for a pullback and market trade in 10-point range. Also, yesterday, DDS was willing to sell, not to buy because the DX dropped. In another hand, the GIX keeps stable. It's still bullish. It's a little bit in acceleration, but not too much, right? Came from 6 to 4 billions, okay? But still higher. Volatility still suppressed. Okay? I hope you guys understand why I said time to see a pullback, right? Based on delta 1 and delta minus 1 delta flow. Okay? Anyway, let's check what we have right now. The 4,850 gamma almost disappeared, right? They moved the gamma to 4,875. The 4,840 is still the buyable region, right? Because is where we start to see weakness, right? Buy weakness, positive gamma. 4,850 now is the inflection point to backtest 4,175. So even it's a little bit slow. Even with a little negative delta flow, right? So far, suggesting a backtest at 4,875. Consequently, those orders that is the market wrap, and also I'm putting the screen right now, looks like that dealers bought. Somebody looked for liquidity to buy. See, 4,855, 4,850. Same orders that I post in the market wrap. It starts at 4:19 p.m. Eastern Time yesterday. Okay? It's billions and billions of dollars. Was big, 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 big. 1,400, 1,000, more than 1,000 contracts over here, just one 4,850. So now feature is suggestions that the floor is 4,850, guys. Right? That's what future is suggestion. Remember, nowadays, market is looking more for a company results than inflation. Let's get the market wrap that I posted on Saturday, right? Regarding Monday. I think we have good names to report earnings today, such as Verizon, if I'm not wrong. I'm open just to review it. So today we have big numbers. GE, Dow Jones, 3M, Dow Jones, Verizon. So after the close, tech like Netflix, Texas Instruments. So we have good big names today. Procter & Gamble, right? Johnson & Johnson, Halliburton. So we have big names, reporting today. That could move market. So looks like those results, per what future is telling us, will come better than people expected. Consequently, again, those liquidity was added because dealers know what's coming. And now I'm looking for 4,850 and 4,855 as could be a floor for today, right? And as the new design suggests, a possibility to backtest 4,875 means another all-time high. Okay? But I hope you guys understand why, in the market wrap, I said, time to see a pullback. Because mathematically, it's much better to sell 100 to buy 50 bucks, right? To hedge yourself using money market. Using the market, right? A pullback up to 4,840 for me was totally healthy. So I was focused in those delta flows that printed yesterday. A delta 1 at strike 4,750 and a delta minus 1 at 4,900. But future now suggests, so far suggestions that 4,850, 4,855 could be a floor, and we tend to backtest 475. But we cannot disregard 4,840. It's totally healthy, a pullback, a backtest at 4,840. Okay? So, guys, let me close here. Some, stocks that, I'm holding, and I told you guys that have a big potential to go up. One is Boeing, right? We bought at $202, $200 basically. So future suggests a gap up at 2,216. Okay, it's 216. I also highlighted the weekly candle, show a lot of strength. Another stock that I show you guys that I went long was Walgreens, WBA. So yesterday jumped 2.5%, 2.55%, and now future pre-market suggests open with 0.18%. Remember that we bought at $22, so we are already up 60 cents, almost 3%, right? It's another stock that have a lot of potential, at least to backtest study. Okay, now what I'm looking for to buy Bitcoin. Okay, I'm really looking for to buy Bitcoin through a BlackRock ETF, IBIT. I already bought because I was looking for 4,150 as a support, but you already break down, and I have been telling you guys, if you break it down at 4,150, we could backtest at 37,885. That's this is yellow line, that the support. And if you move to the weekly graph, right, you guys see in the weekly graph a pivot over here at 35,000. I swear that, you know, it's an easy call to go there. So I don't think we go up to 35,000. But, you know, I want to highlight to you guys that it is possible. Because back test a pivot to back up is totally health movement. So Bitcoin already dropped from the top 21.47%. It's already crashed, right? It's already crashed. Basically, in 1 to 3 weeks, you know, Bitcoin is already crashed. So maybe, I cannot guarantee because this is a graphic analysis. As you can see, we have only a divergence at the tricks. Not only tricks, but tricks and ADX is still bullish, but MACD is trying to build a bearish enlace, and RSI is showing that we are not more overbought. So maybe a little bit more down, backtest 37, EMA 20 weekly graph, or bullion band middle line around 36,199 could you be the bottom. Okay, could you be the bottom? But since I don't know if you go there, I will start to buy more IBIT today. Okay, little by little, because could you go a little bit lower? So to see if RSY go back to 50, right? MACD try to build like a fake bearish enlace, try to do enlace, and then the blue line go back up, right? So I'm looking for a possibility or a bottom right now, or a back test in the region that I said, between 35, 38, 35, 38, because the yellow line, right, is at 37,885. Doesn't need to be exactly, right, but is the range that I was looking for the major support. Bitcoin losing 31 for me is already reverts to a bear market, right? But I'm still bullish in crypto, at least until is trading above 31K. Okay, so again, I'm looking to start to buy more IBIT today. Okay, guys, I'm finished by here. So if they sunk 4,840, you'll be the buyable region for deltas. 4,840 now, the gamma was totally drained. So market, you know, have a possibility to back test out 4,875. Consequently, do another all-time high today. Okay, I'm still long in bond, I'm still long in Walgreens, and I'm starting to build position long in Bitcoin. Take care.